Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, guys. My name is Abdul Rehman, and today my topic is human brain. So, basically, brain is a physical organ composed of flesh and blood. We all knows about it. If we talk about the functions such as thinking, feeling, registering facts and figure, and responding them, are completely physical in nature. The brain is safely secure in your head. It should not be confused with the mind. There are huge difference between mind and brain. So, who will tell me about the difference between mind and brain? Actually, brain is a physical and mind is a functional. We can also say that brain is a hardware and the mind is just like software. There are 100 million neurons and the brain are working our head. The comparison with the computer, all 7 tons of it, even when operating at 400 million calculations in a second, would take hundreds years to accomplish. What our brain could do it in a minute. Its electrochemicals laboratory manufactures over 50 power psychoactive drugs such as endorphin, dopamine, and serotonin, which boost creativity of a person. It is an odd organ, it seems to grow backwards. Our kidney, liver, skin all start smaller and gradually larger. With the brain, it is opposite. It gets bigger quickly then shrink as we progress into adulthood. Interestingly, as it gets smaller and smaller, we get smarter and smarter. Significance feature of brain. Weight 1.4 kg of our brain, 2% of our body. It uses up to 20% of oxygen used by entire body when at rest. The 2/3 of brain mass consists of 2 hemispheres. About 90% of the brain mass is water. Brain has a visual cortex that is 5 times larger than auditory cortex. This is probably why visual learning is so effective. Do you know about the CNS? CNS stands for Central Nervous System, which consists of the brain and spinal cord. The brain is an important organ that controls through memory, emotions, touches, motion, motor skills, vision, respiration, temperature, hunger, and various processes that regulate our body. Brain cells. If you talk about the brain cells has approximately 100 billion neurons, my dear. Neurons have specialized extensions called dendrites and axon. Axon carry information away from the cell's body, and dendrites receive and transmit it to the receiving cell. Neurotransmitters communicate with each other across a synapse and through chemical called neurotransmitters. The exchange of chemical messages between neurons is called neurotransmission. Brainwave pattern. Brain is made up of billions of cells called neurons. They communicate each others and produce an enormous amount of electrical activity in the brain. which can detect it using sensitive medical equipments called EEG. Measures electricity level over area of the scalp. The combination of electric activity, the combination of electric activity of the brain is commonly called brain wave spectrum. Brain activity is dependent on what a person is doing. It's up to you whether you want to use it or you want to lose it. The brain should be constantly used or else it loses its power. When the brain is stimulated intellectually and physically, you can see the measurable changes in the structure. The way you see your brain can alter its very form. Due to such activities, new connections between neurons are formed. The brain is damaged through stress and tensions, poor nutrition, lack of physical and mental exercise, and various toxic substances. When a person endures stress on a regular basis, he profusely secretes the brain destroying chemicals. Control cortisol, this diminishes brain power. The brain is a physical organ. It is damaged through alcohol, tobacco, and mind altering dirt. If you want to boost your brain, so you must have some attitude, affirmation, forgetting, avoid alcohol, concentrations, awareness, brainstorming, diets for brain, memory system, mindfulness, calmness, physical exercise, creeping and crawling, enthusiasm, environment, clot, intestine, control blood pressures, aromatherapy, breastfeeding. This is how you can power to your brain. So guys, hope you have enjoyed this video, and inshallah definitely I will arrange more videos for you guys very soon. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.